Hey babes, what's going on? I'm Shatera Lene.
It's your boy Jay Reed. What up, dude?
So today marks our 1 month anniversary.
Yep. First of all, it flew by.
Yeah, it really
I'll
did.
say that. I think it really flew by.
I just can't believe it's been a month. Like
Yeah.
it feels like probably maybe 2 weeks.
Maybe.
You know? Yeah.
And it's crazy because I feel like we just was like planning and stressing out over all of the plans. So
Yes.
to be at 1 month is just like, it's crazy.
It is
Time
crazy.
did fly.
It really is crazy. So to me, by me being a wife now, so crazy. It's hard for me to even say wife. Like people be like, oh yeah, so how was your husband? I'd be like, oh shoot, I do got a husband. So that was like kind of a reality check to really remember that he's my husband and not my fiance.
First, you transition from saying girlfriend to fiance. That was hard enough.
Yeah.
And then, like, once soon as you get used to fiance, you saying wife or husband. So that was definitely difficult for sure. And I think for me too. Let's see. For me, it's like once we got back from the honeymoon, and maybe a lot of married men can attest to this. But like, I just felt more driven. Like now, like I just feel like, all right, playtime over. And maybe I'm taking this too serious. Now you just accepted so much responsibility. So now it's like, no, I got to step this up. Like I'm accountable for my wife. Yeah, like I feel like I've been accountable for her as a girlfriend, as a fiance. But when you calling somebody a wife, I don't know. It's just literally every day while I'm out. Like I'm a bit more concerned about her. I'm a bit more, just worried about her well-being. It's just crazy. It's crazy. And it's no physical feeling that you can explain. It just happened.
Yeah, and I know when we were going through our premarital counseling, I remember we talked.
What? Girl, you talk so fast.
Our premarital counseling, we talked about things that he wanted from me and things I wanted from him. So he said that he wanted me to cook more. So I've been really trying to make sure that I cook at least 3 times a week. So I think by me being a wife now, I feel like there's really no excuse as to why I can't have a hot plate ready for him when he gets home. Especially since I'm not working right now. So it's like no excuses.
So jealous.
Huh? What?
Said I'm jealous.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I think that's that's very, very important. And what I'm learning too is anything that I can do to make him happy, because in return he's gonna already make me happy. So I don't have to really worry about my happiness because he's gonna do it.
And I don't even think she noticed, but except yesterday. Dang. Anyway, so since I told myself that once we got married that I'm buying her a gift every Monday. So because like I want her weeks to start off. Yeah. It doesn't have to be like big. So like I gotten her a card, and I've gotten her a book one Monday, and I've gotten her a ring light. And so I don't know if you noticed.
I did know.
So anyway, I just try to do, and I chose Monday because I figured it's the beginning of her week. It's the end of the weekend, which is brutal. And, I just be wanting her to have some motivation going into the week. So I don't know. I don't know if I got more strategic when I got married, or I just feel like I didn't see marriage growing up. So I didn't have too many examples of it. My godmother was married, which was beautiful. But that was later on in my life. So for me, I'm trying to set an example for, our kids when they come. I want to start preparing now to be a great husband. I want to be able to put food on the table. I want to show them that I'm going to treat their mother respectfully so that they can treat women respectfully. I want to be able to provide so that they can know when you got a woman in your life, you provide for her. But also I want to be able to hold Shatera accountable and also motivate her, like in a fine balance of the two, because I want to push her, but I don't want to push her away. So.
Well, I love you, and I think you are just the sweetest man ever in life.
Now she hyping me up. We'll be arguing later.
Yeah, we still argue the same.
Yeah, none of that changes.
Yeah, no. But so one thing that.
But we get over the little stuff quick. I would say.
I do, because I think that you know how to make it go away. Like you just do something annoying, and then I just have no choice but to laugh, and then we're back best friends. I would say though, so we were celibate. So The night of our wedding.
We can't go into
No,
detail about
listen.
that.
No, listen. So because, you know, we were celibate, remember? And when we first made love, it was really weird because in my mind, I don't know how he felt, but I was like, no, we're not supposed to do this. We're not supposed to do this. We can't do this. And I was like, no, this is your husband. Like, you have sacrificed so long, and now you can. But it's just really funny how the transition goes on where you do something out of habit and out of routine for so long, and then when you're able to be rewarded, you're like, no, this ain't right. So that was difficult too for me at first, but then after I was like, no, I'm married, I got this, and I think it was different. Did you feel any different or no?
Well, I don't want to talk about our love life,
I had to.
but I didn't feel like that. But we're not gonna talk about our love life.
Oh, and by the way, we're dressed like this because we just came back from a run, and we're like, we might as well just do a vlog about our 1 month.
So we've been you know, trying to stay healthy as well. I think that's another thing that we got to be mindful of is mental health and also physical health. And I'll tell you, this for all the guys, the young fellas out there, man, that's looking for some advice. The best advice that I got from a guy was a divorced guy. And I was like, man, why you think y'all got divorced? And what he said was, he said, I got so caught up in trying to just one aspect of what it means to be a husband, and that was just trying to provide. And he said to the point where I was neglecting her. And I said, well, with that being said, if you can go back, what would you do differently? And what he said was, I would ask her weekly, how does she feel? And he was like, and I wouldn't interrupt, and I just want to know, how do you feel? And I just let her talk. He was like, so that she just know that I care about her emotions. So for me, that's something that I got to work on because I don't come off emotionless, but I can come off like as if I'm unconcerned sometimes when I don't think that's the case. Is that a good word?
Yeah.
And I think that it's really important, especially for men, to be mindful of a woman's emotions. And that's easier said than done. I'll leave it at that.
Because we're crazy. No, not really. Shut up. But I think that's pretty much it. I don't think anything really has changed that drastically. Just the title, husband and wife. We know now that this is a forever thing. We knew that, but now it's like you really locked in, sealed the deal.
I'll say that too. Lastly, I'll say with arguments now, again, I don't even say that we argue now. Like, because I think an argument is more so going back and forth. Whereas I think now that we marry, I think we a lot more patient with each other. So it's a disagreement, right? So it's like, no, I didn't think that, or I thought this. So we both state our opinions, and then we just kind of like, we settle with the fact that it is what it is. If it's minute, let's move past it. I can say that we haven't had a big argument yet since we've been married. So yeah, we doing good. We doing good, y'all.
We're doing good. We really are doing good. We're blessed. We're blessed.
We are.
Beyond measures. And I'm just so excited to see where God, is going to take us and where he's going to lead us, and how Javier will really, really lead as my husband, and how he'll lead, when we finally decide to have children. I'm just excited to just see the progress, because it is a lot when you get married. You do start to see all the blessings manifest because you're doing things God's way. And that's the true representation of that, we want to show people, is that it's not us, it's God for sure. And that's what's most important. But I think that's pretty much it. Just make sure he's fed, make sure his clothes are clean, make sure the house is clean.
Shout out to Wetroy. Shout out to Wetroy for the shirt.
And, just make sure that we're exercising.
Absolutely. And make sure that
communication is key too.
There you go. I mean, that kind of captures it. Fellas, check on her. Make sure she all right. You can buy her all the things in the world, the most beautiful cars, the biggest bags, the nicest heels. But if she ain't right mentally, then it don't matter.
It doesn't. So thank you for watching the vlog. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm so grateful for you. I love you guys so much. And thank you for just being Team J Reed or Team Reed.
Yeah, right. It's just Team Reed now.
We appreciate you.